so many beautiful new people. So welcome everybody. So this evening we are talking about 4 of the 8-fold path. And last night Julia took us on a wonderful journey to reimagine 4 of the 8 on the fold path. And so just as a reminder, or if you missed it last night, um, wise intention, Julia invited us to be curious. A wise view or understanding, she invited us to be spacious, create space. Wise action, she invited us to be real. And wise speech invited us to be patient. So as we do the practice this evening and the meditation, I'm going to use the reimagined words. So if you hear something different than what you're used to, now you know why. So go ahead and get yourself in whatever meditative position works best for you. Whether you're sitting down, lying down, getting down, whatever works. We're going to take a moment to get in touch with our breathing. It's so important. I'm going to take 3 very slow, deep inhalations. I'm going to hold for a slow count of 8. And I'm going to exhale for a slow count of 8. If you have a breathing exercise, by all means, do as you may. And then we'll go ahead and get started. As you continue to breathe, bring to mind any stress or tension you may feel between your ears. Relax your forehead. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Let the tension roll down your arms, over the elbows, past the wrists. And just let any tension drain from the palms of your hands. And just breathe. Be mindful of any tension that might reside between your shoulder blades, your chest, your lower back, the abdomen. Relax down through the hips, across your legs, over the knees, over the calves. Just let any remaining tension drain down the bottoms of your feet. And just breathe. And take a moment and imagine, if you will, a path that lies in front of you. Take a minute to imagine what that path looks like. For some, it may be a path through the desert sands. It may be in a rainforest with ferns and tall trees. It might be through the snowy mountains. along the seashore, through an open field. Let the path be your own, and just breathe. As you see the path out in front of you, imagine clear blue skies, the warm sun as it reaches out and touches your forehead. Imagine a light breeze. You're calm, you're relaxed, you're safe. Just breathe. Today, before we head down our path, imagine an apron that's laying on the ground in front of you. See the color of the apron. Maybe for the guys, it's a barbecue apron. For the gals, a cooking apron. Or maybe it's vice versa. But just imagine reaching down and picking it up and putting the apron up over your neck. And as you look down in the pocket, you see 4 stones. Feel the weight of those stones around your neck. And gently begin to walk down your path. Take time to feel the ground beneath your feet. Maybe you're in shoes or barefoot. But gently take the steps, right and left, left and right. And just breathe. As you walk down your path, you come to a flower. It can be any flower that you like, growing along the path. Maybe it's a rose, a dahlia, maybe a cherry blossom. You gently reach into your apron, pick up a stone, and as you look at the stone, see the word curious. The stone represents our ability to stop before we make an intention, before we proceed with the day, before we react to an emotion, to just pause for a moment. Hold the stone, the weight of the stone in your hand, and just be curious. Curious about what that brings to mind. And when it feels right, gently set the stone next to the flower. Pick the flower, gaze at it, be curious about it. Why this flower? Why is it your favorite, or why did it come to mind? Take a moment and feel the stem between your fingers. Touch the petals. Smell the fragrance of the flower. And just be curious as to why you chose that particular flower. And just breathe. When it feels right, place the flower in your apron and continue your walk. Feel the ground beneath your feet, the warmth of the sun on your face. You're safe and secure, relaxed and joyful. Just breathe. As you continue down the path, you come across another flower. Maybe it's the same kind. Maybe it's just a different color. Maybe it's a different flower. And as you approach this flower, reach into your apron, pluck a second stone out of the pocket. And as you glance down at the stone, you see the word spacious. What is it that we understand when we bring to mind the word spaciousness? It can be looking out over an open field. It can be looking down the path that you're on. You may be creating space in your own mind. Is there an emotion, a challenge, that by placing space in between it and you allow yourself some freedom? Feel the rock. Is it smooth? Is it rough? And when it feels right, place the stone next to the second flower. Pick up the flower. Bring to mind its color. How does it feel in your hand? Sweet smell, the softness of the petals. And bring forward the spaciousness of flowers in general. They stretch out across our entire planet. No matter where you go, you can usually find some flowers somewhere. Whether it be in the Arctic, the desert, the forest, the ocean. And when it feels right, place the flower in the pocket of your apron and continue down the path and just breathe. Two of your stones are left on the path behind you. The apron feels a little lighter. Your footsteps on the ground feel a little lighter. And just breathe. As you continue down your path, once again, you come across another flower. Is this one different than the two before? If so, bring to mind the stones that still lie in your apron. Reach down and pluck one out. As you look down at the stone, you see the words, be real. How often do we take action without being mindful of why we're taking action? Are we doing it to impress someone else? Do we act out of emotional reflex? Do we mindfully act in a way that brings forward the reality within us, the truth that we currently feel? Take a moment to be mindful of the stone itself, the weight in your hand, and gently set it down beside the third flower. As you pick up the third flower, be mindful of what this means to you. Why have you chosen this flower? Does it mean something to you? Or did you choose it because it means something to someone else? Let the flower be your reality, your choice, your joy, and just breathe. And when it feels right, take the third flower and place it in your apron. Continue to walk down your path. Bring forward, mindful of the sun, the blue sky, the gentle breeze on your face. And just breathe. And as you approach one more time the fourth flower, once again be mindful of what you've chosen. Reach down into the pocket of your apron. Pick out the last stone, the last of the weight around your neck. And as you look down, you see the word patient on this stone. Are you patient before you speak? Do you take the time to be mindful of not only what you hear, but what you say? You take the time to act in speech as opposed to react. With that stone of patience, when it feels right, set it down and pick up the fourth flower and just breathe. Take a moment to be mindful of this fourth flower. Have you changed it up again? Is it the same? Is it a different color? And as you relax and just breathe, place the fourth flower in your apron. Gently sit down where you're at on the path. Take some time to just be quiet and just breathe. When it feels right, slowly take a deep breath. Bring yourself back to the room. So let's go ahead and settle in and we'll do our dedication of merit. Julia this month has brought forward a reimagination of the Eightfold Path, and we brought forward 4 of them today. We set them in stone and place the stones at our feet. And if you're wondering why, there's an old Buddhist teaching that if we empty our bowl continually, we have room for more. So that's, if you're wondering, that's why we did that. As we go through our week and our evening, and we come across and engage in those around us, may we hold the path of curiosity, of spaciousness, of being real, and being patient with them and ourselves. Have a wonderful evening, a great week. Namaste.